Hey, welcome to this video, and if you arrived here, you're probably looking for more information on the Arbor Academy. So basically what this program is going to teach you is how to rank in Google Maps, and then rent it for local business keyword terms, and then rent it out to local businesses. So just to show you, this is what the Google Maps looks like. So you'd try to rank for, say, Santa Barbara computer repair, or I don't know, Orlando plumber, things of that nature, and then you would start getting traffic. Traffic is just an industry term. It means people to your website, and then you would rent it out to local businesses for a monthly fee. So, and you could potentially rent it out, for $750, $1,000, $2,000 a month, etc. Um, and then, and so what this, and with this Arbor Academy coaching program, um, it takes you from the A to Z because it is kind of complex. So it's going to take you step by step. Um, it's going to give you a phone tracking setup so you know how many leads you're getting and how much you can charge the businesses, and then how to actually deliver results for them so they want to stick around with you. So yeah, there are a lot of testimonials. Just scrolling through. This is the page you'll enter once you enter your email, by the way. So yeah, it looks like some people have been having success. Now, now I just want to list the pros and some of the cons with this, and then I'm going to give you my 2 cents at the end. So some of the pros with this course, I like that it focuses on Google Maps instead of um, organic Google SEO. Because just regular SEO. When I mean regular SEO, I mean what's appearing below the map. So that stuff's impossible to rank for nowadays. So I do like that it's focusing on Google Maps because at least you can rank for it within a month or so. Um, so I'm just looking down at my notes. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. It's a proven business model. I know a lot of other people have been able to make this work, and you are providing real value for local businesses, so they'll want to stick around with you. It's not some kind of dine and dash thing where you're delivering poor results and then you're going to ghost them, and then you just have to keep finding new clients constantly. So those are the pros, and the course itself is quite in depth, and you get good support with it. So if you want to learn rank and rent model, it's a good course to get. Now some cons. Okay, this business model, it's getting quite saturated. So a lot of people are trying to do it. They've realized it's easier to rank in Google Maps, and so they want a piece of that pie. And it's just a supply and demand thing. And because of that, Google's starting to crack down really hard. You can't get away with just putting, the exact match in the title anymore and expecting that to rank. In fact, they're starting to penalize people for doing that. By exact match, I just mean, say you're trying to rank for Chicago electrician. They don't want everyone having that in their title, right? It doesn't look good from Google's perspective, so they're starting to crack down on things like that. Um, and then a second thing they're cracking down on, because your business isn't a real business, Google doesn't like that. So um, and and so they're starting to crack down on the verification, whether it's a real business or not, and it's taking longer and longer to get verified. People are having to wait, 2 to 3 weeks, even a month just to get their, business verified. So and so and also the search volume's not even that high. A lot of people nowadays, um, you might get a couple leads a month, but I mean, it depends on the type of business. For if you're going for plumbers, yeah, you might get more leads. But if you're going for web design, marketing, stuff like that, people aren't going to local businesses because they realize they can get it cheaper by searching nationally or internationally. So that's just something to keep in mind. Um, Google can delist you at any time, even if you're doing everything right, because it's just one of those big boy networks like Facebook and YouTube. Um, and the truth is, they don't like marketers. They don't like people who can game their system. So if they don't like you, they can just delist you like that, and then there goes your business. You're gonna have to actually pitch clients. Um, and a lot of local businesses, they don't kind of understand online marketing. So it might not necessarily be an easy thing to actually pitch them to sell them on this idea in the first place. And Another thing, this strategy, it worked really well, I would say, before 2020. But like a lot of things, the internet changes so rapidly and it just doesn't work as well. And I know it's going to get harder and harder to employ this strategy over time. Like I know it's the same thing with Google SEO. It worked fantastically, in 2007 and prior to that, ranking for blog articles. Um, but Google just started, cracking down, and it's just got increasingly more difficult. And this is kind of one of those business models. And you don't want a business model that's so volatile, right? That's like kind of like building a business on quicksand. You want to build something on cement, steel, and concrete, something that's going to last. So you won't have to constantly be changing, chasing the next shiny object. So, and another thing with this course specifically, it's not cheap. I would say it's outside most people's budget. Um, I don't know the exact price. I've read different things, but you expect to pay at least a few $1,000s. So, look, I'm not saying you can't make money with this business model. I'm just saying it's becoming increasingly more difficult to game Google's algorithm, which is exactly what you're doing. Now, look, maybe you're here, you're not necessarily sold on the rank and rent business model or this course. You're just here because you want to make money online, a reliable, stable way to do it. Now, what I suggest you do to start with is something called affiliate marketing. Now, in case you don't know, all that is, it's promoting other people's digital products in exchange for a commission. So it can be in any niche, weight loss, dog training, gardening, business opportunities, just goes on and on. And now, why do I recommend affiliate marketing? Well, it's the absolute simplest business model. If you have the right training, if you don't have the right training, it can be incredibly confusing and overwhelming because people say different things and it's kind of hard to know who to trust. So it's very automated. Once you get everything set up, it does take work to set things up. Once you do, it's like 80% automated. So whether you want to go to the beach for the day, hiking, spend time with your family, you could still be bringing in those commissions. Lastly, the profit margins are around 50 to 80%. I don't know any other business model that has profit margins that high. You're going to need some tools, but it's very cheap compared to a lot of other business models. So if you'd like to learn how to do affiliate marketing the proper way, what you need to do is click the link below. You'll be taken to a 4-part training series by my mentor. You're going to learn how to build trust with people quickly without being an influencer, uh, how to leverage video, and don't freak out if you're afraid to show your face. There are ways around that. You'll talk about that. How to pick great products to promote that'll really help people, but also allow you to be as profitable as possible. And just how to build a real business so you can be profitable from month to month, year after year. Something you can pass on to your grandkids. So, and because yeah, but I mean, if you want to learn Google Maps and the rank and rent model, and you have the money to spend, yeah, feel free to buy the Arbor Academy. But if you're like, no, no, Sean, I get it. I want to get into affiliate marketing, then click the link below. You'll be learning some real golden gems. There's just not that much good information out there when it comes to make money online in general, but especially with affiliate marketing. Um, I kind of hammered away. I tried different things for over a year, couldn't figure it out, and it wasn't until I came across the right mentor, which you'll be hearing from, is when I started seeing some pretty amazing results. So yeah, check the link below. Hope you got some value out of this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.